Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. And as you can see from my profile here, I just hit number 6 in the world with this insane Super Hog army. This army is so powerful when executed properly. And honestly, my defense has been carrying me these last few days. As you can see here, we've honestly just had unreal defense. Minus 216 yesterday, not too bad at all. But yeah, if you would like access to my bases I'm running every day in Legend League, feel free to become a channel member. I am sharing them there for the very cheap price of $3 a month. And yeah, let's get straight into the attacks now, and let me show you how I did it. Alright boys, first raid of the day. I'm hoping I can get all of my attacks done before I'm attacked so that I can get nicely high up on the leaderboards. We will see. This first base does look a little bit hard though, by the way. So let's think about where to send the RC. I don't really want to go into the Giga Bomb, but the other side is probably baited. Let's think. We'll just go into this side because in case the Giga Bomb is baited, it would be even worse running into bait plus the Giga Bomb. So yeah, it's just a little bit safer to start the RC over here, but I am expecting bait, so I will double cycle if I need to. We can get away with a single right here. And I want to wait before I click her ability to make sure that there's not a tornado. Perfect. That's exactly why I waited, because now we've found the tornado, and since we found it, we are safe to click her ability, and it won't get wasted. I'm not going to get insane value here since he did bait me, but we should be able to get this Inferno and the scatter shot too. Please take down the Inferno. Oh, she might not be able to take it down. Alright, yeah, let's just take her out. It's okay. We got decent value, and we're just going to start the queen over here, put a archer down to clear that camp. Golem, Ice Golem, Apprentice Warden, and we're going to set some Yetis right over here to tank, and then the log launcher like that, and the king right in front. Also a Valkyrie here for funneling, and I can maybe start sprinkling in a few cleanup troops. Not really, there's not much cleanup I can do here. So let's just see what happens with the king and the queen. We can poison on the furnace, hoping the log launcher can open up, or can get one more log off. Perfect. And that will open up walls to the monolith. I kind of am going to have to waste my king ability since the log launcher did just open the walls, but it shouldn't really matter. Yeah, as long as we can take down this core, then the hogs will be able to wrap around the rest of the base fairly easily. Queen should be able to deal with the monolith, and then I'm just going to send the hogs. Where should I send them from? Let's actually send them into the town hall here because there's a lot of damage by that Giga Bomb. I would rather not send the hogs straight into it. This should work out just fine. The hogs should be able to take down the town hall. They should, at least. I kind of need to funnel them in, I'm just realizing. So let's clear out these wizard towers and all that junk. And this is looking quite nice. Everyone is splitting though, so I'll probably have to use an early warden ability. Let's just use it right now. We still have a lot of spells, so really I am not too worried. I think we're going to be good to go for the 3-star. We can use a rage and a heal, and I will ice block when they cross over the Giga Bomb. Just like that, and it will be a beautiful 3-star. Let's sprinkle in these troops for cleanup. This guy has so many decorations, I can't even tell if there's any buildings I missed. I don't think so. I think, yeah, we are good to go for a 3-star here. What a way to start the day. Yeah, let's dive straight into the next one now. Alright, next battle. And alright, I attacked this base yesterday and my RC charge was not good, so I've got to think about something else. I started like right over here in this corner by these 2 elixir collectors, and I was trying to get her in towards this poison tower, but it really didn't work. So I think what we are going to do instead is we're just going to start right in front of these bomb towers because I believe it is not heavily baited. Yeah, it's not actually baited. It was just a fake bait. He put those bomb towers and the Giga Bomb there to scare me off from not going here. But yeah, it's not actually baited in this corner. I learned that yesterday. And she should reach the monolith here, right? Yeah, wonderful. I'll probably just double cycle again because with the RC, I'm trying to get the poison tower. The poison tower will be insane value. And that's really all that I need. Yeah, I'll pick her up to save the fox. That's all I need. That was an amazing funnel. Now Golem, Ice Golem, Queen, Apprentice Warden, and log launcher like that. Looking really good. I think I can like snipe out this. Maybe not. Yeah, nah, we're not going to be able to snipe that. Thought I could get some value there, but oh boy, the king might walk, so we have to funnel this out really quickly to prevent the king from walking. And it looks like he's still going to walk. All right, so slight mistake there, but we can recover. It's not the end of the world. We can wall break the king in right over here to help him out, send a headhunter for the enemy king, rage our queen, hit the queen's ability, and I'll just have to hit the king pretty soon, even though I don't really want to. It's going to be fine. And we're just going to send the hogs from... Let's send them from the town hall side. Oh man, my heroes really did not deal with the core there. Alright. Wow, that is kind of surprising. Nobody really dealt with the core. But I think it is going to be fine. Pretty sure at least, I hope. We just need somebody to get in there and deal with that core. Alright, perfect. The hogs are going there. Perfect. Got a little lucky break there. Let's hit the Warden's ability. And we should be good to go now, though, because the RC and the hogs dealt with the core, and the core was really the only scary part of that base. Yeah, the rest of it is free besides the scatter shot, and we will easily have enough power to overwhelm the scatter shot at this point. Yeah, I'll just use this ice block if I need to. Honestly, don't even need to yet. This base is tricky for me, though. I've got to find a better way to do this base, because this attack was not clean by any means. Maybe it would have been if my king went inside. That might have been the difference. But yeah, this one was definitely messy. Subscribe to the channel if you are enjoying the content, and if you're new here. I highly appreciate it, guys. It really goes a long way. And yeah, I'm just going to speed up the rest of this attack so you guys don't have to watch. Okay, next raid, and this one is also sometimes tricky for my army. I have to just get a nice RC charge. I'm going to send my RC probably like right over here and aim to get her towards this rage tower. That will be my goal. Let's start her like this. She might even go towards the monolith, and honestly that's totally fine with me. The monolith will still be great value. So let's just see where she decides to go and play it from there. She should go to the rage tower, actually. That is what it's looking like right now. And I will use this earthquake spell up ahead for amazing value, and I can hit the RC's ability. We probably have to double cycle here. Yeah, let's double cycle just to be safe. And yeah, we're going to actually get insane value, so this base should not be an issue at all. We really don't need the fire spitter, but I just wanted to get it here just to set an amazing funnel, not for the value. And now what I'm going to do is start my queen over here in this corner. And I can't really place the apprentice warden yet, because if I did do that, then this multi-inferno would just wreck him. So I gotta delay the apprentice warden until we get a little bit further in there and tank that multi-inferno. Putting all these troops here just for funneling. That's literally the only reason I use them, just for funneling purposes. Yeah, now we can use the apprentice. Poison on the furnace, and should we just hit the king? Let's just hit the king, just to keep him alive. Wasn't really needed, I know, but just wanted to hit him. Oh, and we triggered the rage tower. Wonderful. So we should be good to go just to send the hogs from the opposite end now. And yeah, it should be a really nice 3-star. We can rage on the queen and her clones, and we may have to use an early heal spell. Just seeing that right now. Yeah, let's use an early heal spell. There are a bunch of bombs that we're crossing over. But yeah, this one was actually amazing. I've struggled on this base a little bit in the past, but apparently I've found a nice way to take it down, because yeah, this worked out very, very nicely. Looks like I can swag the warden's ability. Not too bad at all, guys. Yeah, not too bad at all. I don't need this ice block or the warden. Amazing attack here. I'm not swagging the ice block just because I'm using raid medals and I'm like actually super low. I have like 100 raid medals left, so I need to make those count. And yeah, let's get straight into the next raid now. Alright, next one. This one should be a piece of cake. These Invis Rage core bases are usually not an issue as long as I accomplish two things. One is get a nice value RC charge. Usually I like to go for the monolith and don't kill my RC. And then the second thing is get the king ability into this core, because if the king ability gets into that core, the base will stand no chance at all. And yeah, definitely right here is the highest value for the RC with the Crusher Mortar and the Mono. Let's just hope it's not like insanely baited right here. Alright, I don't think it is. So let's push her towards the mono. Beautiful, guys. Amazing. We can hit her ability. She should get the mono, maybe even the Crusher Mortar too, if I'm lucky. Probably not going to get lucky though. Oh, I kind of messed up and didn't get the Monolith. It's alright. I have an Earthquake to finish it off. Yeah, I'll just toss the Earthquake right over here. And let's pick up the RC because I just saw the Fox was dead. Poison on the Furnace. And that was a great charge. By all means, definitely a great charge. I do actually like to save an Invis spell on these type of bases in case I need to redirect my king back towards the core. But I forgot to do that, so we're just going to have to hope that I don't have to redirect anybody. We're going to have to hope. Let's sprinkle around these troops to help us with time. Yeah, wonderful. We can't send the king in yet actually because it is super important that the king ability gets into the core, and using the king right now would be risky because there's not a great path set yet. Now there is, so now we can send him in, and he should be able to get into the core, I believe. At least. I think there is a direct path into the core. Wonderful. We're actually going to send the hogs right here to help to push the king more towards the core. It is very, very smart. And yeah, let's hit the king ability right now. Crazy value. We can use a rage on the queen to help her out. If the queen even goes over there, that is. Yeah, let's rage the queen, hit the queen's ability, we'll hit the warden ability, and this base is completely crushed. That is exactly how to do these Invis Rage core bases. You take down the monolith with the RC, then you get the king ability into the middle, and hogs can wrap around the rest of the base. No problems at all. Very, very easy. Yeah, great attack here. We are on a roll so far. I can swag this ice block this time on Prince Palace. What an attack, guys. Let's speed it up. Alright, boys. Next raid. And I've never seen this exact base before, but I have seen a similar one. And I know this similar one is baited in this corner. Baited heavily. So I'm going to do something a little bit weird and go for an unorthodox RC charge. Actually, maybe not. I was thinking to RC charge the town hall, but I think I can actually just get her in from one of these side angles towards that core. So let's try to do this. Let's start the RC right over here. I'm trying to push her in towards those multi-infernos and the poison tower in the middle. I'm not exactly sure how possible that will be, but yeah, let's see. This almost looks like an anti-Broom Witch base. It's got all the wizard towers in the middle. It's really, really weird. I'm not complaining though because I don't think it's going to be too difficult. Let's see. Yeah, she's in here towards the core. That was surprisingly easy to path her in towards the core. Surprisingly easy. We're going to get the monolith. Maybe even 3 infernos? Oh, no. Oh, what is she doing? Oh, my goodness. RC is selling, and we lost the fox. Oh, gosh. Alright. Well, we actually got crazy value, though, so I am not complaining. Let's start the queen over here. I really wish I would have been able to grab that poison tower, but it didn't happen, so it is what it is. Let's use the troop launcher in this base. I think it's going to be perfect. We can send the... I don't want to send the king in yet, actually. He's just going to take too much damage if I did that right now, but I think we are good to send him in now. Let's use a rage spell right here to power through this very, very scary section, and we can sprinkle in a few troops for cleanup purposes right now. Hopefully the king ability can provide access to that multi-inferno in the core. Really hoping so. I think it will. I think he will, I mean. Yeah, let's hit his ability right now, honestly. That was decent value. I will take that. And we can send the hogs from the opposite end now. And it's looking quite nice. Maybe I can snipe this bomb tower. Maybe not. We'll have to see. Alright, looks like I'm not going to be able to, but it's fine. Yeah, this attack is looking good so far. We can use a heal spell, and we don't need to use the warden yet. We can hold on to that for a little bit longer. I can send these hogs like this. Let's hit the warden ability right now, and this one will be an amazing 3-star. You gotta love it, guys. This army is just so much fun, and it is so powerful once you get the hang of it. It is definitely not like a spam, and it's not like free 3 stars. like with Root Riders or Dragons. It is definitely difficult, but it is very simple. It's difficult yet simple. That is why it's so beautiful. I honestly, yeah, love it so much. Another base completely crushed. And yeah, let's dive into the next one. Alright guys, it is an Invis Rage core, so it should not be too big of an issue at all. We're just going to RC charge the Monolith, as always, and let's try to not get baited. Got to be very careful here to not get baited. People do like to bait the Monolith entries, so I think I will just redirect to be safe. I don't want her going towards the Expo in case it's baited. Yeah, that was smart. I definitely feel like it was smart. And we can hit the RC's ability, honestly. And she should get insane value here with the Monolith and the Expo. And then I can pick her up. I honestly don't need any more value than that. Yeah, that's plenty value. Now, let's start over here. Golem. Oh, I did not mean to place the Frosty in range of the Expo. That was a little mistake, but it shouldn't even matter. We'll use this Earthquake to help open the walls. And use a couple Yetis to help with funneling. And this base should be completely crushed. I'm going to wait with the king until I'm sure he's going to go inside. Alright, I am sure he's going to go inside now. That funnel is amazing. Sprinkling in some archers around these corners to clean up. Look at this value I'm getting from the archers. It is insane how much value you can achieve just from 6 archers that I bring with this army. And the king is kind of not going where I want him to go. Oh my goodness. Alright, he's heading back towards the middle, which is amazing. That is exactly what I want to see. Let's hit his ability, Rage on the queen, and we're going to send the hogs from the same side this time just to help push my queen more towards the center, or the core, whatever you want to call it. Let's also invis the queen to help her out. I think I forgot to place an Apprentice Warden. Let's click the Warden ability and send the second Apprentice in, and we should be good to go for an amazing 3-star here, guys. I am honestly just on a roll today. I messed up an attack yesterday, and yeah, after that, I just seem to have bounced back and have been wiping through these bases so easily. It is just so much fun. Let's snipe this RC over here with a baby dragon and then a headhunter. And yeah, we can sprinkle in the rest of these troops just to reinforce around these sides, and we literally don't need these spells. Let's swag this on the Exiled over here. And yep, just like that, another base bites the dust. Yeah, if you have not tried out this army yet, definitely give it a go. I promise you it is so much fun. You literally cannot get bored of the game if you're playing this army, I swear. Yeah, next raid now though. Okay, straight into the next one. And how am I getting a rushed base when I'm inside of the top 1000? What even is this? Alright, this one should be a piece of cake. And I may be mistaken, but I think I actually attacked this base earlier in the video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, or that was yesterday's video. I can't remember, but I definitely remember seeing this base before. And I believe I sent my RC right over here. Used the Earthquake like this. And I didn't get the one Inferno last time. So this time, there is a Tornado here if I remember correctly. So let's not use the RC's ability yet. Okay, it looks like we're going to avoid the Tornado, which is amazing. We can just click her ability. And yeah, the Tornado is right over there. I knew that was going to be over there. Fox is dead since it got caught in the NATO. But it is fine because we got insane RC value. Let's pick her up and not get greedy. And now start the queen over here. We can use a wall breaker, I think. And then Ice Golem, Log Launcher, use a couple Yetis to funnel, and a Valkyrie over here also to help with funneling, and a Wizard. And that Valkyrie literally did nothing. Alright, we're going to have to use a few more archers, and send the king in, and we should be good to go. That funnel is solid. King and queen both should head inside. Poison on that furnace. We can put an archer and some minions around the corner. And yeah, this base should be completely crushed because it was rushed as well, so it would be a little bit surprising if I failed this. Let's hit the king just to give the queen access to the monolith. King ability took down the poison tower is kind of insane. Let's send the hogs from the opposite end right now. And we still have got the queen ability, so let's use a rage spell and hit the queen. And I forgot to place the RC. Let's throw her in right now and use a heal spell since the hogs are getting a little low. And this one is looking amazing, guys, as long as someone takes down the monolith. For some reason, everyone decided to avoid the monolith on this base, which is a little bit frustrating. But yeah, it is being completely demolished that it doesn't even matter. We can just finish on the monolith and the base. Okay, pause. I did not mean to say we're gonna finish on the monolith. But all right, yeah, we're gonna we're gonna wreck this base, and the monolith will be the last building standing. Came out a little bit wrong, guys. Yeah, let's invis on his clan castle like I like to do. And another amazing attack here. Honestly, picture perfect. And one more raid remaining now. Let's get it. Let's get this plus 320. Alright, boys. Last raid of the day. And this guy has Town Hall 15 walls. What is going on? I don't even know. I guess it's still somewhat early season. But yeah, let's wreck this guy. The base does seem basically maxed though, so I don't wanna call this too early. But I think it will be a very easy 3-star. So I'm assuming it's baited here with both the bomb towers. Therefore, we are not going to go into the bait. We're going to start right over here instead. And let's try to avoid the Giga Bomb. I didn't really want her to go over there. Alright, we may just run over the Giga Bomb, but I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. We're still going to get some crazy value. Yeah, we're going to run over the Giga Bomb, which isn't exactly ideal, but it's fine, guys. It is not a huge deal. We're still going to get insane value. We're going to get a Rage Tower and a Multi-Inferno, which is all you can even ask for when you're playing this army. That is like a dream come true. Amazing RC charge. Now let's start the Queen into the mono. Wallbreaker to help her out. Ice Golem, Golem before everyone starts targeting them. And let's use the Troop Launcher here. I was thinking about running the Log Launcher on this base, but I feel like it really wouldn't have got too much value. I think it would have got shot down really quickly. So yeah, better just use the Troop Launcher. It is safer here. It is guaranteed providing tanking for my army. And let's see, I might just have to click the King really soon, which I don't exactly want to do, but yeah, I might have to. Let's just click him right now, rage on everybody over here, and we are going to send the Hogs from the opposite end, and the base should be completely crushed, guys. And after this, whoa, let's make sure we 3-star this first, but after this, I am excited to see how high I am on the leaderboards. Hopefully inside of like the top 50, we will have to see, because that would be W content for you guys. Let's just hit the Warden because the enemy minion prince started targeting my RC, which is, of course, not ideal. You want the RC to take no damage with this army. And we should be good to go. Yeah, we can just use this. We don't even need the ice block. It's going to be a 3-star. Wonderful day here. Plus 320 with the Super Hogs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I, as usual, had a bunch of fun filming this video. I literally cannot get bored when I'm playing Super Hogs. That is why it's my favorite army in the entire game, because it is just so fun. It is honestly just so fun. And yeah, let's take a look at where we are on the leaderboards. We are, oh my goodness, we are high up. Let me get a screenshot of that. And also number 1 in the USA. This guy that's not accurate. He's actually at 5,300. That's just glitched. But yeah, we're number 1 in the USA, guys. Gotta love it. Honestly, an amazing day. I'm super proud of myself. Plus 320, and we haven't took any defenses yet. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. That will be it for today's video. And I will catch you tomorrow in a brand new video. Feel free to subscribe as well if you're new here and enjoying the content. Yeah, see you tomorrow.